Hey Yokai Watchers, it's the L Games here, bringing you the first episode of Yokai Theory, my game theory inspired series dedicated to Yokai Watch. In this episode, we'll be debunking the McKraken scandal. So what is the McKraken scandal, you might ask? Well, don't worry viewer, as I'm going to go over everything. So Yokai Watch 1 released for the Nintendo Switch in October 2019 in Japan. Copies of the game, both physical and digital, came with a special McKraken code. This code allowed people to battle and befriend an infinite number of McKrakens in Yokai Watch 4. So naturally, I made a Yokai Watch 4 guide on this in November 2022. But then, sometime in 2023, people started telling me that their copies weren't coming with codes and that they got scammed. I also believed at the time that they got scammed, and it's not hard to believe why. You see, I bought a copy of Yokai Watch Busters 2 on Amazon years ago, and their copy was listed as brand new. But when I got it, there weren't any papers inside of it. Why is this significant? Well, when I got my copy of the other version of Yokai Watch Busters 2 off eBay used, it came with promotional papers inside of it. So I concluded that the original version on Amazon must have been a resaled copy of the game, because it didn't have those papers. So what's this have to do with the McKraken code? Well, I figured that some sellers might be doing the same thing. But then another idea came to mind, that the people who told me about this bought the best edition, which released in April 2021. This version was exactly the same as the main version, but it was cheaper and doesn't have the McKraken code. Case solved, right? There wasn't a scandal. They were just confused? Well, no. They actually had bought the original version. So I was back to square one and convinced that people were being scammed. So I consulted people on Discord and they made some great points. The game was released in 2019 and the year was 2023 when this stuff happened. It had been 4 years since the game had been released. This 4-year fact was essential to the mystery because it solved it. It's quite likely that they only produced codes for the original batch of physical copies, meaning no one was scammed and they were just late to buying the product. But hey, that's just a theory. A yokai theory. Quick note, this doesn't mean that you can't get the code anymore, because at the moment digital copies still come with the code. Also, thank you for bearing through this. My voice is still bad from being sick a few weeks ago and hasn't recovered. Anyway, okay, bye!